Hi, welcome back to another video. This is not really a battle or a duel or an instance, not a walkthrough. This is actually my Death Wizard who is going on the level 58 quest to get the Skeletal Dragon. She is on the way to Dragonspire. Morgan sent her for some Drake bones. Apparently I need some dragon bones to complete the quest, so here I go on my way. I probably run a couple different ways here to get there. I actually ported home, then ported to Dragonspire, which is probably what most people do. I did not check anything on Central regarding this quest or what to expect. I figured I would have to fight a death boss and possibly maybe an instance or a tower. I really just didn't know what to do on this, so I just kind of ran in the best I could. I threw in some spells that I probably would need and threw in some shields and different things like that. But I did not know really what to expect when I came in here. This is actually my first attempt. And I was a little bit blown away by what I saw when I first entered the battle. This dude has over 13,000 health, which the first thing I thought was like, oh crap, how am I going to do this? But I was like, alright, well, you know, this can be really, really fun. I just have to be careful of what I do and how I, you know, play my cards, because I don't have a lot of cards in here. And I have like an old deck so that you know, I just get my cards faster and not really thinking. I think I had 30 cards in here because I added some prisms and some shields. I did not add any death shields or anything. My dragon apparently thinks I need a fire blade. My dragon is so sweet, but that's just really not going to help me right now. My first thing is to go ahead and take out this minion. I'm using a life wand, so I get a boost every time I make a wand hit, so that's not, you know, an issue. But I noticed pretty fast that every time you use a blade or any kind of charm, he puts, apparently he's trained balance, because he puts I think the balance is curse. I don't remember. Balance is curse, hex, I don't know, one of the two. Yeah, there's this hex, the death one is curse. So he puts a hex on me every single time I use a blade. So I'm going, oh great, okay, you know, that's not horrible, I can deal with this. So the next thing I know, you put a trap on and he decides he's going to do something else. So this is actually my first attempt, and I did not like how this went, really. I'm just one of those people that like has to like check it out. After I do it the first time, I have to go back and like do it right the second time. But it made my video kind of long and probably would have been boring, so I kind of cut that part out. The second time I took him out in 2 hits, so it was really kind of cool on that one that I did that. And I noticed after I went back again that all these hexes he puts on me, I hope I'm saying the right word, all the balance traps that he puts on me that are just universal traps, I left the minion there a little bit longer this time because I noticed the minion actually uses a fire elf, which gets rid of every trap he interrupts and puts on. So that's a little bit of like a trick. This is, you know, not cool. He's using the death pigs on me, which I don't really care about the hit, but I don't want that weakness, because I've used half my wand hits on this minion to get her down to half health. So he doesn't like, or she, you know, I don't really know. I guess this boss is a he, because it sounds like a guy name, but, you know, the dress just kind of throws you off a little bit. So I pretty much know, okay, he's going to just put traps on every time I do anything. So I'm just going to ignore the traps and just keep playing the way I want to. On a Death Wizard, make sure you come in here with Death Resist, because it does definitely help. Don't come in with, you know, all critical hit gear, because you need the death resist in this quest. So I'm going to basically just use whatever I have, buff up. I'm not going to wait for another wand hit to get rid of these weaknesses. I'm going to try to go ahead and just take them out without it. Of course I fizzle, and then I get hit with this stinking skeleton pirate, so that wasn't really exciting. But I knew, you know, on a Death Wizard, you're just gonna, the minute you hit, you're just gonna get your health right back. So it's not really that big of a deal. Minion's gone. I did not do much damage on him at all. The first hit, the second time I went in, I just let them hit me and used death shields instead of tower shields. And it saved me a lot of time doing that. I just used the death shields. I put in some death dispel. I think it's called entangle. So every time he would get 4 pips or so, to avoid him using the ninja pigs, I just went ahead and put that on him. He doesn't like it, but I really didn't kind of care. So that will help a lot too. In this battle I didn't do it, but definitely bring death shields, definitely bring some entangle when you get here. A lot of people have been here, so you know, this may be not something that is surprising to anyone. I just kind of, the whole fun for me is going in, not knowing what to expect, and just having some fun and not really worrying about or planning what I'm going to do, and just kind of going in and doing it. I think that's kind of the fun of games, is not knowing and just having fun with it. So yeah, he's going to keep yelling at me that I'm using stuff, and you know, it's really not bothering me. I'm just going to keep hitting him. Every time I get low health, I'm going to make sure that I hit him back and get some nice hits in here. I kind of set that one up better because I didn't have the weakness on that the death pigs give. I'm going to keep putting prisms on. He does not have an interrupt when you put a prism, or if you use a pet spell. Like my pet has, I have the Pioneer Dragon here with me, and I use that Dragon Blade, and it does not also cause him to have an interrupt and put that extra trap on. So that's kind of cool too. Those are 2 things that you can use without worrying about him putting that on. With the resist that you'll have, it is actually not a big deal at all to get hit, as long as you don't get too low and you keep an eye on the pips. I did not need a heal, but I knew that I did not have many wand hits left to get rid of that weakness, which is why I used the sacrifice. So in case you're wondering, I just used that basically to get rid of the weakness on me. There's my Dragon Blade. As you notice, it didn't cause an interrupt, so that was kind of cool. I kind of noticed that the second time around. Like I said, I should have probably put it in the video, but it was kind of boring to sit here and watch the whole thing twice, so I kind of left it out. I'm going to go ahead and hit him, get some health back. It's going to take a few hits to get rid of him. He has more health than Malice Dare, so it kind of takes a little while. He also blocks critical hits, so don't count on taking him out with criticals because he just blocks it. I didn't come in here with critical gear. The only thing I have really is the wand. I came in with more attack and defense, just with what I had on, basically, when I got the quest. It's kind of easy if you don't think about too much of what you're going to do. Come in with the exact spells and stuff that you need to get it done. Just keep hitting him, keep putting the prisms on, and everything will be fine. So I think this is pretty much the last hit after these blades. Like I said, you can see all these traps that are on me, and if you leave the minion there, you are going to probably get hit more, but she will fire elf and get rid of every single one of those. So remember that too. If you don't mind the fire elf, then that's fine. You can throw a fairy on, or a sprite or whatever, and get that done. So he's gone. I kind of went outside, and then I went back in to fight him again. I did record it, but like I said, I just didn't want to make this too long and boring, because I don't want to, make you sit through 2 fights. So the second time I went second, and it was a little bit more difficult. Going through the wrong door there. Come out, take it back to the death, I don't know, guy, I guess, because he has a beard. Get my spell here. I never collected the yard birds and to get my training points, so I grabbed that while I was there. I'm going to go in here to actually see my spell. It's going to come visit in a second. Here it is. I really like this. This is one of the coolest looking ones that I think I've seen. I really like the Snow Angel. I like the Forest Lord, but this one, I don't know what it is, the wings or something, it's just bad. I like it. There's my spell. I'm going to go use it here in a second on this poor lost soul in Wizard City. But, you know, that's how it goes. Everyone that gets their spell kind of, it's kind of a tradition. You got run to the first street you can find in Wizard City and use your spell, so that's what I did. Here we go. First time I've used it was actually here on my video. So here it comes. He's out. Lost Soul is done. There's my Fireblade again. And that was it. So it was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing this. I don't know. I didn't try. I don't know if someone can come in and help you with the spell or not. So you might want to check that out too. But thanks for watching. And until next time, duel it up.